Hello again. In the previous video, you watched as I collected resources from the internet and made them available for use with my activity on the Pythagorean theorem. Now that I have the resources I want, I'll move on to the action plan. You'll see that's the third tab on my activity screen. Here is where I give instructions to students on how to work through the activity. I simply type in the instructions for the first step of the activity. I'll type watch these two videos and then click the plus add button. All right, and then at this point I can simply drag the videos down onto my instructions, and when it turns gray I release. And there's the first step of my activity. So now I'm going to add another step. The next thing I want students to do is to go through the Math is Fun lesson page, viewing the videos that are available there as well. So I'll start by typing in my instructions. Okay, go through the Math is Fun page. Be sure to view any videos that are available there. I'm going to hit that little plus add symbol to add that step, and I could go up to my resource up at the top of the page and drag it down just like I did with the videos in the previous step, or I can hit the little plus symbol that is just below that instruction step, and then I can click on the resource that I want there. I can add multiple resources by clicking the plus symbol or any icon that I have down here below. All right, I'm going to add in one more. I want them to do a little bit of practice using the IXL websites. So I actually have two different exercises for them to do. So I'm going to do my instructions, which are Pythagorean theorem. And I'll hit plus add, and I'm going to add in my two sites here. Now the next thing that I might want to do is to kind of add a note to myself that, oh, I should prepare for my presentation on real-world problems. So I'm going to put here a note to myself, prepare world problems. And I'm going to hit plus add. But what I'm going to do is notice I have these little icons right here with each single step. I'm going to click the one that looks like a graduate. That's the teacher icon. And you'll notice in the legend up here in the upper right hand part of the screen, it says anything in green is a teacher step and anything yellow is a student step. And what's nice about this is you can have notes to yourself about what to do with this activity, and the student never sees those teacher notes. This is particularly helpful as well if you share this activity into the district-wide database of activities, so that you can make notes for other teachers about what's helpful to do when you're completing this activity. All right. The other icons that we see there too, like if there's a mistake that you need to fix, you can click on the little pencil there and you could change the wording of the instructions. All right, so up here on the first one, I could say watch these two videos. The first is done by Khan Academy. The second is about math in football. And there we go. And I'm going to add one more step here. I'm going to have the students actually complete a sheet that has some real-world problems, word problems, using the Pythagorean theorem. and I have that in my Google Drive. So I am going to give them some instructions about doing this. So I'm going to say, complete this worksheet of real-world problems. Go to File, make a copy. Be sure to put your first and last name in the title. Upload it to your Blogger when you finish, and then turn it in. All right, so I'm going to hit that plus add. There is my instruction there, and now I need to add that document in, and I click and there it is. So this has been that final piece as far as creating the activity. Our next and final video will be about taking this activity and sharing it with other colleagues in your building, as well as assigning it to a specific group of students.